Do you have no development skills, no follower base, and no way to outreach for your AI agency, but you want to land massive clients? You don't need a following, you don't need a massive network, and you don't need to pay an agency to do it for you. So why should you listen to me? If you don't want any of this, you don't want days like this, and you don't want to close deals like this, then don't listen to me. But if you do, I'm going to show you exactly how to outreach without having to hire an agency. You don't need any following, you don't need a previous network. All you need is these simple frameworks. Okay. With that being said, we're going to go through all the AI agency outreach methods, how to have your clients come pre-sold to your calls, no closing skills needed, and the ones that you should completely stay away from and not even think about. So first we have the Filipino. Okay. Just don't hire a Filipino. I'm not even going to get into that one. Just don't. Okay. It doesn't matter how good they are, how well you train them. They are just doing work that you don't want to do. If you still have to outreach and you still have to do cold outreach, and you're not paying an agency and you're not doing any form of paid outreach, why would you pay for a Filipino? They're just going to do a worse job. You should have time. Just don't pay a Filipino. Okay. At that point, if you're going to pay something, then get paid advertisement or affiliates or somebody else. Don't hire a Filipino. It's a complete waste of money, no matter how much it is. And it's just worthless. Okay. Second is cold calling. Anybody that tells you to cold call in 2025, do not listen to them. Okay. Anybody that you see that is teaching you how to start an AI agency or do anything, start anything, and telling you to cold call, do not do it. Okay. Just don't even think about cold calling. Cold calling is by far the worst outreach method. Nobody picks up your phone. You're never talking to a decision maker. It's completely unorganic. You sound salesy. It's terrible. Okay. Nobody picks up the phone. It's terrible. Okay. Third, we have YouTube. Now, YouTube is hard because YouTube is a probably one of the best on this list, if not the best, but takes a long time. It is a long game, and it's not something that works if you want to sign those first couple clients, and you don't have much tech background. It's just not the move. Okay. So YouTube could convert. Okay. Because I'm able to convert 50% of my audience and I don't have that many followers, just because it's long form and it's good and I give peer value. But when it comes to trying to sign a couple clients right away, it's more of a long-term play, and it's not really something you should start with. But other than that, in the 3-year long run, it's the best thing you could do. Okay, fourth one is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn it's hard. It's a tough one, okay? Because LinkedIn, it is so corporate and it is so lame. Nobody likes LinkedIn. I saw a grandma on the treadmill scrolling through LinkedIn the other day. So that shows you like the ICP that's on there. But with LinkedIn, it's very powerful if you can get it correct. If you can crack the LinkedIn code, I've done pretty well on LinkedIn, but if you can crack the code on it, it's very powerful. So I'm gonna put it in the not gonna work, but if you can make it work, it's very hard. But if you can make it work, it is very, very powerful. Next is Twitter. Okay, now Twitter is kind of where you want to hang out. It really depends. In my opinion, personally, I think Twitter is way too short form. You're just posting kind of like text messages on there. Unless you're posting like super long, valuable threads and you kind of treat it like LinkedIn, it can be good. You can get that more, newer audience, the younger people that actually want AI, and people that are looking for AI, I think are a little more on Twitter than they are LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn's a little more corporate. But if you can actually provide value on LinkedIn and actually gain a following from providing value, then I think it could be good. So for that reason, I'm going to put it at not going to work because it is still hard, and it is still a grind. And you're not just going to sign a client. You have to build a following. You have to build trust, and you have to post a ton of value, and kind of funnel them into something instead of just signing them just from your offer. Next is expos. Now, business expos are very, very underrated. I wish that any of you that are watching this right now, if you have the money to invest in an expo and the pre-sold method won't work for you, which I'm going to show you, if you have 5 to 6 grand and you can go to a massive expo, there's nobody in the AI space. I did an expo a couple months ago and it went pretty well. Definitely went to the wrong one, but the leads that I did get, I signed a couple of them and they were pretty big and they were pretty good and they wanted what I needed. But I didn't go to the best one. But if you can go to an expo right now, it's we were the only AI people there. There was nobody else doing it. We were just kind of at the wrong one. But if you can get in the right one with a ton of people and have a really strong offer, then I think this could absolutely be massive for you. So if you have 5 to 6K, and you can invest into an expo and go to an expo in person, that could be very, very massive. Next is Instagram. So Instagram is hard because, again, for me, I personally am able to convert 50% of my audience, which is pretty insane. Not to clients. To clients, it's probably around 5%, but I have a super small following. But I'm able to convert 50% of the people that watch my video to at least get in my community for people that are trying to start doing what I'm doing. But as far as signing clients, I'm not too profitable on Instagram. Definitely more profitable on YouTube. But for Instagram, it's a good way to get your name out there and funnel them into YouTube. So if you create a YouTube, you can post shorts on Instagram and funnel them to YouTube. But again, if you're just starting out, you don't have time to, build up a following on Instagram. It's still a hard game. So I'm just going to put it with LinkedIn and Twitter. I just don't think you should be worrying about social media platforms when you're first starting out, or if you're just trying to sign those couple clients. Once you start scaling to 30 to 50K per month, I think you should start going hard on social media and start to delegate your work. But until then, I wouldn't focus on it too much, but it will work. Next is flyers, in-person flyers. If you're trying to do in-person flyers in 2025, going into 2026, like it's never going to work. This will never, ever, ever work. Like you're going to go up into a business and you're going to give them a flyer. Again, you're talking to a receptionist or someone at the front desk, or depending on who you're targeting. If you're targeting a marketing agency and you go into an in-person marketing agency, most of them are remote. But if you have somebody and you go to them and you give them a flyer saying, this is what I'll do, blah, 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 it could be really good if you happen to talk to the boss. But if you're talking to the boss, they're not that big of a company, most likely, and they're not going to be able to pay you. And it's just not good. Because even if you do sign someone from it and you're talking to the boss, then, or the CEO, then they're most likely not big enough and you don't want to work with them anyways. And you just look like a bum. You just look like a bum walking in there and saying, oh, here's my flyer. Oh, you want my service? Yeah, no. Stay away from that. Okay. Next is email. Now, I wrote it in this very, very old note, but honestly, I do think email could work, but this is a very fine line that you walk, okay? Email currently, I mean, there's so many people on email. If you are still trying to do cold email, you're not doing it right. If you don't know what you're doing, then it's not going to work ever. Especially if you're not doing it with AI, it's never going to work. Now, it can work if you know what you're doing when writing copy. You know how to build correct AI systems and infrastructure behind it to make it hyper personalized, have the responses hyper personalized, and do something custom. So an example that we did for a client was an expo company where they have, pop-ups, and they are sending out cold email to everybody showing up to that expo. Once they respond, they take that company's logo and all their information and create a mock-up of their booth so that they can sell that booth. So that is going to sell like hotcake. That's amazing. But or for another marketing agency, we did something where it was a full funnel where we were outreaching to a super, super niche audience, all custom to them. And then we were automatically responding, funneling them into a WhatsApp group, and then talking to them through there with a custom mock-up of it. So again, if it's structured correctly with an AI infrastructure behind it, it could work really well. But for most of you, it's just not going to work, and you don't really know what you're doing. like personally, we have experience. I have experience copywriting, and then I also have experience building the AI infrastructure, and my developers have experience. So it works. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's not worth it. So if you're gonna do cold email, just hire it out to somebody that knows how to do it. I wouldn't really worry about doing it yourself. Next is warm audience. Now this goes very underrated. Warm audience, if you can reach out to family members uh, that you know, business owners, if you have, friends that have parents or uncles that have friends, and just literally go in your phone contact and call or text every single person in there. Do you or somebody you know want AI? Um, it's a great go to market if you are just trying to get the offer out there and test the market, see how people like it. Do people want it? Um, I think it's very underrated. I really do think it's very underrated. That's a warm audience. They already know you, they already trust you. And then if they can get somebody they know to get in on it and know about you, I think it could work very well because it's just referrals at that point. But it's not very scalable. But I think for a go-to market, it could convert. Um, but you know, it's most of the time, most you starting out, you're not a hedge fund, trust fund kid. You don't have a really great network, and it's not going to be great. Going into that internship, don't even think about it. Okay. Let's just drop that one. I don't even want to speak on that one. Don't get an internship. Okay. You're just going to get stuck in an internship. You're going to make an excuse. You can't, run your AI business. It's just don't get an internship. You know, uh, in my opinion, personally, anybody that says get an internship, learn from the best, I do agree. The thing is, most people that go and get an internship don't actually learn from, their CEO or their boss or from the company and actually take the skills, actually put them into their brain and use it to start a business, which is what people say when you're doing an internship. The whole point is for you to get experience in the field and then actually use the stuff, learn a ton, and then start your business. But most people don't do that. If you do that, I think it's top of the top. If you can get an internship at somewhere very, very great in a market that you want to sell to, and learn the ins and outs of that business, especially if you're brand new and know all the pain points and understand everything, and then start your business on the side, and do some of these, starter methods, and then go from there. But most of you won't do that, so just don't even think about it. Okay. Now, let me speak on this. If you have clients, right? If you've ran a agency in the past or a consulting business in the past or any business, any service business with clients that you've already had and you have not offered them AI, you are missing one of the greatest opportunities of all time. And I'm going to tell you why. Right now, these clients are paying you or they have paid you upwards of 2 to 15K per month. Now, they are buying your service. So if you're a marketing agency and you have a client that you have a retainer for 4K on and you're selling them, I'm going to run your ads and then funnel them into your pipeline and book calls. Okay, that's great. Hundreds of other marketing agencies do the exact same thing, right? So it's a race to the bottom. You're just competing on price. They're like, oh, this marketing agency does the same exact thing. They run ads for me. They build out my funnel, and then they get me leads that booked in my appointment. Okay, it's just a race to the bottom, and they're doing it for cheaper. They're doing it for $2,000 a month. I'm gonna go with them. Now, if you have these clients and you run a service-based business and you offer them an AI product, okay, even if you don't know the technology, if you offer them an AI product and infrastructure, hey, I'm going to run your ads. We're going to track all the ads, literally the direct revenue generated from each video. Okay. And then we're going to track the full entire funnel all in one custom dashboard for you, where you're going to get an AI analysis weekly, monthly. Your creatives are going to be generated with AI, and you're going to be able to see what we're up to, what we're making. And we're going to send it to you every week for you to confirm or make any changes, and then we're going to make them. all in one single dashboard and AI product, now you can legit charge upwards of 15, 20K per month for this AI product. Not only that, but this is proprietary to you. You are giving them a clear deliverable. I'm going to give you this dashboard that is not only going to bring you leads, not only going to let you in on everything we're doing, not only going to make everything faster, a lot faster, cheaper, better, but it's all going to be branded. It's going to be, this is by far the best method. Now, this allows me to go to a business like a marketing agency or a recruiting agency or a service-based industry, and I say, hey, you are offering the same thing as everybody else. 100 other people are offering your same exact offer. What makes you different? Oh, well, our team is really good and they have 20 plus years. You do the same thing, okay? But no marketing agency delivers an AI product. Now, you don't know technology. I know how to build this AI product. What I'm going to do is you're going to go and sell this to your 20 plus clients that you have. Okay. And I'm going to build this product. You're going to sell it for 15K. I'm going to charge you 5K to build it. I'm going to white label it under you. I'm going to put your logo on it, make it completely branded to you, integrate it with your Facebook ads manager, integrate it with everything that you're currently doing, and build a full infrastructure so that your service delivery is 90% automated. Okay. And all you have to do is really confirm that it's doing the right job and everything is running smooth with the client. You're handling most of the communication, and you just go out and sell to your clients. They trust you. They've bought from you. They know you. And it's an easy upsell. Just upsell your clients, upsell the people that you've already known. Okay. So if you have a database of clients and you are not offering an AI product that you can charge upwards of 15K for, and I just ask you for 5, that's 10K profit. Your service delivery is faster, better, cheaper, and 90% done for you. All you have to do is use and leverage your existing client database. Now, for me, I don't have to go outreach now. I don't have to do any of these methods. All I can do is make these YouTube videos about how I don't have to do this. Okay. But for you, you're just leveraging your client database. You know their language. You've already worked with them. You have trust with them. I don't. Okay. So you're just going to go and handle that for me. And I'm going to sit here and do what I do best, build these AI products, build your infrastructure, rebuild your marketing agency to be a leader in the AI space and no other marketing agency is offering. Okay. And you can charge the most premium high ticket price because nobody else is doing it. They can't compare you to anybody else. Okay. It's proprietary to you. Nobody else can replicate it either. And also, I disagree with anybody that has to, anybody that has to build this or like gatekeep or do anything. I could show you guys exactly what I do step by step and you still couldn't replicate it. That is what's special. Okay. So even if I give this marketing agency a product and proprietary AI product, I give another marketing agency an AI product, it doesn't matter because neither of them can replicate it. Okay. Now for me, I get to make deals. Okay. Every time they get a client, they come pre-sold. The client is already sold. I'm just doing what I know how to do. That's build AI. Okay. But they're leveraging their client database and their knowledge in their space. They're coming pre-sold to me. So if you own a service-based business and you are not selling an AI product to your clients, you're missing out on upwards of 15, 20, 30, 50K. Again, I'm doing deals for 20K plus for these AI products. Okay, so if you are a service-based business, you have an existing client database, and you want this AI product built for you, go down below and you can work with us and we can help you build out this offer, position you as a leader, as different from everybody else. But if you're an AI agency, start thinking about this. Start thinking about, okay, can I just get in touch with one service-based business that has clients underneath them, or consulting business that has clients or customers underneath them that they can deliver an AI product to for super high ticket. They can position themselves as a leader in the space, AI, that nobody else is offering, charge premium prices upwards of 15K plus per month for this AI product, and I'll just build it for them. And they'll just keep bringing me clients, keep bringing me people that I'm just building for. I don't have to do any outreach. I don't have to do anything else. And they are making more money. Their clients are getting better results. It's a win-win-win, right? It's a three-way win. So if you are starting an AI agency, just do this. Okay? Just do this. It's easier on everybody. Okay? You don't have to do outreach. They don't have to pretty much do anything but leverage their old clients. So all that old work is now paying off. So congratulations, all your old work for your marketing agency. It's now paying off because I'm going to do it for you. I just need your clients. And if you run a service-based business already, like a marketing agency, and you're not offering an AI product, you're going to get beat out by the people that do. So this is the pre-sold method, right? I just get clients that come to me pre-sold. They're already ready. Next is going viral. And I think going viral, like just trying to go viral it's pointless. In the service-based industry, it's pointless because people need to trust you in order for you to fulfill on their service. And if they don't trust you and you're just viral, I just don't. Again, I'm able to convert 50% of my audience because I'm not viral, because I post boring content like this. And if you've made it this far, you understand that what I post is very, very valuable, but it's boring. Okay. So going viral, you look like a bum. Okay. You look like a bum that's just trying to get viral, just trying to get views, just trying to become famous. It's not going to convert. I do social media to convert and build a personal brand. That's why I do social media, because I get leads from it and I get cool people that I get to meet. That's about it. Okay. So if you're trying to start an AI agency, just leverage other people's clients. They will come to you pre-sold. They're literally have already put money in that agency's bank. Then the agency, you'll work with them one-on-one, build their AI offer, white label it underneath them, their logo, their stuff. Then they can position themselves as an AI leader, which we also show you how to do. We build out your funnel so that it's correctly positioned as an AI leader. We white label your AI product and we help you build an AI business on top of what you've already had, because AI is not going anywhere. And again, it's a win-win-win, and your clients get way better results. It feels way more branded, and it's just a lot better for everybody. So again, leverage your warm, already paid clients. It's as simple as that. Pretty much everything else, I would honestly, maybe, again, this is just a different version of it, is your family. But if you are just starting out, I would leverage your family. And if you can rack up enough money to go to an expo, I would try my best to. And that's about it. So get out your phone, call all the people in your family, find any agency owner that you can do this for, build out their AI product, work with them, help them position themselves as a leader in the space, and have a proprietary AI product to offer that is for a premium price. Have pre-sold clients come to you and rack up all that money, go to an expo, and you've scaled to 20 plus K per month. So this is my tier list. If you want for me and my consulting firm to build out your AI offer, your AI product, help you position yourselves as a leader in the AI space and just build on what you've already built for your service-based business, you can go down below. And if you want to learn how to start a AI consulting firm, AI growth firm, and what we do, then you can also go down below. It's all for free. So everything is there, and you can go down below if you want to watch and learn and get more value from more boring content. Then hit the subscribe. Go to Instagram, hit me with a follow, and I have plenty of more value-based boring content for you.